What is going on, y'all? Site Perspectives, GeoFux here. And I finally went ahead and called the HVAC company that initially came out a few days after my boiler went out. They were able to determine that it was a faulty thermostat, and they replaced the thermostat because apparently the previous thermostat was not sending a signal to the boiler to even come on. So, but by the time they came, the pipes had already frozen. So when they replaced the thermostat, they didn't really do anything because the boiler still didn't kick on and the pipes were frozen, etc. So, which going through family, to go and, to try to save money, I won't be doing that again, because my thing with that is people lollygag. It shouldn't take you 6 weeks to fix that situation. And here it is, tomorrow is going to be March. This happened January 15th. This is ridiculous. I should be back in my house by now. So now we're going with the licensed, bonded, professional HVAC company. And it's going to cost a lot more money because you're dealing with a professional who is licensed and they have their insurance and their warranties and they're bonded. Still, it is overpriced still, okay? Because it's like, here it is, I got paid today a little under $1,600, and instantly I pretty much lost 50% of my pay check in bills. Literally, pay your car note, pay your car insurance, water bill, internet, credit card, I made a monthly donation to a campaign that I am a part of to help a person get elected to office, and then I make another monthly donation to what's going on in Palestine to help people on the ground, donating on the ground to help the Palestinian people. And then I try to, set aside money for myself in my savings account each paycheck. So again, you go from a little under 1,600 to 800 something that quick. And that's what I mean by, I don't care what people say. We are not paid enough to live. It is what it is. And it's like, I'm not doing anything spectacular. I'm taking care of my bills, and we're not even paid enough to really take care of bills, let alone other responsibilities and basic needs. We're literally paid pennies on the dollar. And this causes such an issue because you can't really save money or budget for anything when everything is so expensive due to price gouging, capitalism, greed, inflation. On top of the fact that our wages and salaries do not reflect the cost of living, do not take price gouging, inflation, greed into consideration. Because again, most of us need to make at least 30 to 50% more than what we're making so we can actually live and not just be sitting up paying bills and then robbing Peter to pay Paul and living check to check all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. And then, like, somebody was saying, like, well, because there's always this back and forth of, well, some of the stuff that you're talking about is a luxury. It's not something that you absolutely need. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but we have to have Wi-Fi because we work from home. Which, if you think about it, our jobs should be responsible for paying for our Wi-Fi. They should also be responsible for paying for our phone because we have to use our internet and our phone to do the work that we're doing. So it's actually kind of, when you think about it, they should be doing a lot more than what they're doing. And nonetheless, I'm still grateful, blessed, privileged thankful to have the resources that I have, to have the money that I have, the job that I have, you know what I'm saying, the support that I have, because it is a blessing and a privilege at the end of the day. And I recognize that. And it's still a struggle. And gas is back to being ridiculously overpriced. It's $3.49 a gallon. You know, it's just, and we haven't even got to, oh, you got to get gas for your car, got to get ready for an oil change, need to get another air filter, got to get groceries. We haven't even talked about the other bills and responsibilities that people have. You know, so when you add that in, it's even more of a cost, you know what I'm saying? And again, I just got paid today, February 29th, and I've already lost essentially 50% of that paycheck. And then people wonder why folks have to work part-time jobs, side hustles, you know, and do all of this hustling and bustling and grinding to go nowhere. Again, I never get to truly enjoy a paycheck because every paycheck is a bill. Something is due. And then somebody was like, well, haircuts are a privilege. Yes and no. Because depending on your type of work, like for example, I do professional work. We can't just be unkept. We have to look a certain way because of the job that we're performing. So that's why I'm like, it's not really a privilege at that point. We have to get it done. We can't be looking unruly doing the type of work that we do. And it really does end up causing a huge problem for people because we're not, you know, we're not properly paid. And then between not being properly paid, you expect us to still have haircuts, wear professional clothing, you know, pay for our own Wi-Fi, pay for our own, you know, it's insane. It's insane. And again, we're losing 25% of our income in taxes and deductions. So we never catch a break.